Welcome in. So before we get started, I just want to say a few things. Not going to go into very many details, but I did want to say that I am sorry for the lack of content over here. Um, had a pretty rough week last week, and but we're back to it. We're ready to go, and we're going to play Don't Starve this morning. So I just wanted to say thank you for your patience, and we're going to get back on track this week. However, we're going to do the Hump Day double feature on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're interested in seeing me live over here. But we will not be doing anything Friday nothing Friday night again because I have an anniversary stream over on the Crossing Maniac channel. So if you're not subscribed to the Crossing Maniac channel and you're interested in seeing it, that is my main channel, and I've been doing it for 2 years over there on Wednesday of this week, actually. And I'm going to do an anniversary stream on Friday. So there will be no mashup, but starting in September, the mashup will be back. And I'm going to put a new poll on the channel because I think this weekend when I play Little Nightmares, I will be ready for either a new video series or I found Little Nightmares 2 on Game Pass and we can play it over on Game Pass and we can start Little Nightmares 2. So I'll put a poll up and you guys can vote on it. Now, let's get started. So we're in day 16. We're headed towards winter. We built a base camp and yeah, I think that's about where we're at on this. So let's get started and try not to starve. I'll see you there, crew. All right, looks like we got our handbat, our football helmet. It looks like we've got armor. We've got food. We've got, let's see how much wood and stuff we have. We have wood. Do we have manure? We have a little bit of manure. Do we have any rot? We don't have very much rot this time, do we? Okay. Well, let's just get started by collecting our rabbit here that's in the trap, and let's just see where we need to go. We do need to make a thermal stone, so that much we do need to do. It looks like we got plenty of food. Let's work on getting rid of these trees over here that we don't know what they are, so we don't end up with more living trees, and let's go from there. All right, let's get started. As most of you know, this is my favorite independent game. I do really love this game. I think they did a wonderful job. And I am a huge fan of independent developers. I do play Stardew Valley, which is Concerned Ape. I really like that one. I like it. So really like this. This is considered an indie game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's my jam. So we're going to cut all these lumpy ones down so that we don't, I don't know. I still say the lumpy ones are the living ones. Hopefully we don't get a jump scare with this. We're going to do this for the first project. I do like how that this game does not take any energy. Because like when I play Stardew Valley and stuff, it's all energy based. So you have to keep eating. And I play Disney Dreamlight Valley too, and it is too. So, but I do 10 out of 10 recommend Don't Starve. You can also play Don't Starve together. So it'd be fun if I could eventually get a group of people to play with, like Don't Starve together with me on stream or something. So be a lot of fun. We're gonna cut these down, and if we see a pine cone, we're gonna leave it laying on the ground. We're not gonna plant it because I still swear to you that's where these come from. Okay, good enough. Now we need to make a thermal stone, which we can do, and we are, let's see, we got a perfectly good handbag. Let's go put some of this in storage. I don't think I can carry anymore. Well, it let me. Maybe, oh, my shovel just went bad. There we go. So if you haven't played this, it's really fun to play. Now, some people play a little bit differently than others, and some play to find the door, so to speak. So if you find the door, I think his name is Chester, and you can beat Chester at his own game. I don't play to do that. I play to, okay, let's put some of this wood up as extra. Just for now. I play for the survival aspect to see how long I can survive and see if I can make it through the different seasons like summer and things like that. Which I have made it through winter and I have made it through spring. I've never made it through summer. So my objective is to make it through winter and spring here and then make it through summer. I looked it up before I started this, and to make it through a whole year and don't starve, in case you're new to the series and have never watched the videos before, it is 70 days. So you have to make it 70 days to make it through a whole year and don't starve, and that is the objective here. I have had to start over quite a bit. I like to think of this game as a huge roll of the dice. You roll the dice, see what you're going to get, kind of deal. So. Alright. That's okay. We ate it instead. Now, let's make... Okay, so to make a thermal stone, you have to make it... And you are going to need this for winter, but you have to make it with an alchemy engine. So just so you're aware that the science machine wouldn't be enough, you would have to do it with an alchemy engine. So, oh, we already have a thermal stone. That's okay. It's good to have an extra. So if you you make the science machine first, just in case you're new to the game and you don't know. So you would make the science machine first, and then you can make the alchemy engine. And each one of these that you make is a step up into the items that you can make. So just be sure that, you know, sometimes it's a little bit, at first for me it was a little bit confusing, but once I got used to it, it was no big deal. Keep your charcoal because you can make a crock pot. Let's go see if we're at that stage yet. There's the farm. Those are good too. Where's the crock pot? Isn't it in... Yep, there it is. So you need cut stone, charcoal, and twigs, which we could probably actually do. And you can make your food better. Like, you can, like, put different ingredients in with different things. We're going to explore some of this stuff as we go along in this series. But, yeah, because it's a lot of fun to figure out different things. To me, a handbat is a good weapon. And the football helmet is good. I think the football helmet would be considered a piece of armor. And then I've got, of course, the log suit. So, now, important note, in case you are new to the game, you've never made a log suit, a raincoat, stuff like that. Please be aware that when you put that on, it will take your backpack. Backpacks are very important so you can carry a lot of items. And so, when you put the armor on, you might want to just put it on at a place close to where your storage chests and stuff are, away from the fire. That way you know where your backpack is when you come back to get it, and it doesn't catch it on fire. And yes, I'm speaking from experience. Yes, I am. Building your base camp close to your pigs, things like that, is very important. Now, when we wake up this time, we are going to go get some more flowers. We're going to go get manure. We're going to just keep on doing this. I also thought, let me see if I can find it, that a wood wall would be good. We're gonna try it instead of a fence. We're gonna try a wall. keep things out. We're going to see how it works. I've never done that before. Let's see if we can find some gears and stuff too. So let's just go walking around looking. We're going to leave these here. I'll tell you why. Because eventually these are going to turn into rot, which is good manure. Or good to fertilize your crops with. That's full. Okay. So we're going to save these. Alright, let's go. We're going to get some more. So there's one. There's one. We're going to just keep going. We also need to look and see if we have silk. Because we can make a top hat for sanity for winter. And we kind of need to work on that. So let's go back real quick and see how much we have in our storage. I thought we had some. We have 3 and we need 6. Okay. That's cool. We'll find some more spiders. We'll be very careful. So let's get started. We've got some things to work on. I think it just takes silk. Let's see. Yep. So as long as we get 3 more pieces of silk, we can make our top hat for winter. Butterfly wings are important. You can use those to heal. And the reason I kind of want to get a top hat before winter is because I kind of want to do it for the sanity part. It kind of helps and helps push you through winter a little bit. Now in the winter I would keep his beard, absolutely. I would get rid of it in the spring, the summer. All right, let's get it. You just want to keep picking up what you think you need and keep moving. Twigs are important because they're like for your tools. Flint's important for tools. The one thing that I've noticed is this game went through an update and I really need to look into it to see what all it included. But the one thing that I'll have to say is that there are certain areas that look like they are more plentiful with like rabbits. So even in the winter, because a lot of times in the winter stuff is hard to find. But it seems like maybe with the update or something, it's a little bit better. Because I know when we made it to winter this last time, it was a little bit better on the rabbits. Let's eat. I need to dig up this bush, that's why. You want to dig up as many berry bushes. You want to have as many. You just want to have a lot of stuff. We're going to have to be out roaming around a little bit once it turns to winter. We're really going to try to limit the walking around though. Just because the more you walk around, the more risk you take of not making it to the next season. So you need to be kind of careful. As the seasons roll on and you get further down deep into this, you will notice that you get hungrier and things like that. Now for the summer, if you want to get rid of the beard, you can make a razor and shave it off. Yeah, we're going in the right way. So just keep that in mind. You won't want the beard in the spring and the summer. In summer, I am going to have to really get it down and research it. because it's hot and we've got to research what we can do to stay cool. So unlike winter, summer is hot and you got to stay cool, you know. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Did we go that far? I didn't realize we went that far. Okay. Flowers are good for your sanity too. So if you don't get your top hat made before winter, you can always pick up flowers to save your sanity. Winter's rough, so your sanity will go up and down a little more than usual. You just want to keep an eye on it, because it'll make you see like those creatures. And while it's not it's not a cute, well, it's annoying more than anything, because they come after you. If you lose a lot of sanity, they'll come after you. So you just need to kind of not let that happen. Well, we're just going to have to camp out here. Always have plenty of grass and things. That way if you get stuck out here, you'll be fine. I thought we were getting close to camp, but I guess not. I mean, there it is. We gotta go down this way. Okay. We must have walked a lot further than I thought. That's okay. I'd have your hand bat at the ready. Now for a hand bat, you do need meat like this and pigskin. You need pigskin for a football helmet also. And I really like using the football helmet in the game because I think it's great protection, honestly. The more you protect yourself from some of these monsters, the better. You just want to keep an eye on when you see them, because it's been pretty good about being every 5 to 6 days that you get the hounds or a monster or something. We got about 2 more days till wintertime, so we need to hustle. Maybe we can get the silk at least and get the top hat. And we've got a thermal stone. And we've got a pretty decent camp. There we go. Keep that fire burning. You just never know. You want to keep the fire burning for sure, because you just never know. We need to go down by the pigs too and get some more like cocoons and some more pigskin and stuff like that. We need to. Do we have a hammer? Let's look. We do. Because we need to go hammer some more pig houses and get some more pigskin. So we can keep our football helmet and our hand bats and stuff together. Okay. We can start walking here in a minute. We can dig all this stuff up and take it back. I really want to try to just keep the down low in the camp this time. So I want to have as much stuff as I think I might need. So that's what we're gonna hurry up and do some things today. Speaking of pigskin, and let's touch the touchstone. Now you touch this touchstone, it'll bring you back here, I believe, and you won't come back with any of your items or anything. So just be careful about what you're doing. Let's see if there's something we can eat that would kind of empty up our pockets. There we go. Pigskin. Yes. Let's get it. Like I said, you need the pigskin for the hand bats and for the Bahamut. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And we touch the touchstone, which is very important because it'll bring you back if something happens. Okay. Are we? Okay. We're close. Let me see if I can see some spiders on this map. Because we're going to have to get some more silk. I don't see any. It's so weird. Like, usually spiders are a big deal, but there's some cocoons which we need. I just don't see any spiders, and we need silk. Okay. Let's go back to the camp and put some of this away. Now, if you wanted to and you want to be brave, not right now, but if you want to, you can bust this open, this beehive, and you can get honey. You want to be really careful when you do it, though, because they are going to come out here pretty quickly. And you want to have enough, like butterfly wings and stuff like that to keep healing up. Look at all the rabbits. My word. That's awesome. I'm not complaining, but that's cool. Okay. Let's put some of this away. We're going to put some of this rod away. And we're going to put the pig skin away. And we need to go down and get some more cocoons while we have a chance. And we need some more pine cones and trees. So we do need a few things, but it's not horrible. Let's plant it. I think the reason I like this game is because it's sort of like a strategy game. You got to make a strategy to survive. So I think that's why I like it so well. And it storms in the game too. So, like if you had a lightning rod, I don't really, if you had, oh, let's put it back. We might have to make some more of these too. If you can catch the rabbits, it's an absolutely great food source. If you can catch them and make the traps, you'll absolutely have a wonderful food source. And you can cook these. And it's just awesome. So let's start a fire and cook them. We need the fire anyway to kind of keep us dry. Now if you get too wet, it will mess with your sanity. That's another thing that kind of messes with you. So you want to really watch what you're doing. Okay, we're going to look at this map. See all the cocoons? We're going to go get a couple. And we're going to try to find some spiders. Okay, let's go get the cocoons first. Butterfly wings to hill. It's storming, isn't it? Now we're going to get wet. It's going to mess with our sanity. And it's also going to make everything that we are holding wet. I'm not going to lie, that thunder kind of scared me. It was a little bit of a jump scare. So warning, there are some jump scares in the game. So if jump scares are something that you're not used to or don't care for, then this may not be the game for you. You gotta go around this way. Should have brought a thermal stone. It's okay. We're gonna go back. We're just gonna get now the frogs. You can absolutely do for frog legs. My warning is though, don't do those in a big group either. I'll stop, buddy. Yeah, don't swing at it there. Don't swing at it. Let him do the fighting. They got him. Now I'm not going back because they'll mess with me too. Let's see if they disperse. There we go. Now everything's going to get wet. There's not much you can do about it unless you want to build a fire and like dry out, which we couldn't do if it starts to get too wet. Let's eat. We can dig this up if we wanted to, but let's hold off on that. It's getting cold. We're gonna have to build a fire. Okay. Okay, this is what I was afraid of. Okay. It's okay. We're fine. You can also carry a torch, which helps. You can stand next to the fire. It's really raining, so you're gonna start to get wet. Best thing to do is just to stand here for a minute. Let's go chop some more wood. And may stop me. You want to watch these trees too, because we ran into a tree the last time that was kind of, one of these trees came to life, so you want to really watch these also. And the birch nuts you can use to eat. It's slowing down a little bit. Everything will have to dry out. Best way to do that when it does stop raining is to actually stay by the fire. It will dry you out. It'll take a minute, but it will dry you out. And we probably better go back and get our thermal stone. We can stand here for a second. It's going to get dark anyway. We're going to stand here and we're going to, let's see, we're going to stand here with our hand back. I'm going to stand here by the fire. It'll dry you out a little bit. I haven't seen the hounds in a minute, so we want to keep an eye on that. Tumbleweed. Oh, I gotta let it go. Tumbleweed is good for like I've been, if you can make an ice box, it's great, but you need gears for that. So just keep that in mind. See, you're drying out. Now your sanity will get a little bit better because you dried yourself out. So if you like strategy games, you like survival games, then this is the game for you. It's actually an action adventure game. They don't call it a survival game. I've been trying to do a little bit of research on these things. They don't call it a survival game, which I don't know. They have their reasons for it, I suppose. To me, it would seem more like a survival game, but I think it's too because you're really supposed to go through the door and, like, you know, try to beat the Chester guy. We better go back because it's getting late. Almost a day 20. We better go back and grab a thermal stone. Because we can't make them on the fly, I don't think. I think you have to have an alchemy engine. Let's look and see. I guess you can after you craft it once. Well, we've already got 2, so let's go grab it. Let's eat something. The rabbits were a good source this time. We really had a lot of that. Now, some of this will just go bad and eventually turn to rot. And that's okay because that'll actually fertilize your crops. So we'll let him battle the frogs if he doesn't want to turn around, because I don't want to battle the frogs, and I don't want to battle him either, really, because that's how we got messed up the last time. So let's go back and grab the thermal stone. That way we're not cold, because it's going to start changing now. Now, if you ever get stuck out without a thermal stone, you can build a fire and things like that. Okay, we got to put some of this up. Let's see what we got that can go in here. Anything? We can put this up for now. We're going to plant some things, but we'll put it up for now. Let's go ahead and start a fire here, too. Let's collect some more wood. Let's get it out. This is your thermal stone. That's your fishing rod. We're going to try that. That's pretty cool. I've never got to try that. We're going to try it. We didn't catch... Oh, we got 1 rabbit. We got 2 rabbits. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to plant these here. And then maybe 1 here. Now, we're going to build around this to keep the turkeys out, because we don't want the turkeys eating our berries again. And we're going to cook some of this. Or, okay, you can... I keep hitting the wrong button and it has me to eat it. Do we have... Let's fertilize these bushes so they'll grow. Now, I did test this. You can dig them up and replant them, and they will regrow. So just keep that in mind. You can replant them. Now, I don't know if you can do it more than the one other time, but I know I did it. No, Stacey, you're not doing yourself any good here. Okay. I do think they've done, like I said, a wonderful job. It's a fun game. It's fast-paced. It runs on a timer. It is something that you have to make a plan about, because you enter the different seasons. So tomorrow is day 20, which is the first day of winter. You can keep replanting your trees and your pine cones. That way you'll keep having wood in case you can't get out of camp and you run out. And that is a lesson I learned the hard way. That way you always have some. So you can do that. Want to be careful. In my opinion, you want to be most careful with the lumpy evergreens, having them around. But you do take a risk when you plant these trees that they'll become a living tree. And if you want to get it out of your camp if that happens. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to build a fire. And we're going to cook some of this. And then we're going to plant the grass, so we have plenty of grass. And we're going to go ahead and cook these too. It's just more food. Now we're going to go ahead and plant this grass too while we're over here. And we're going to leave these flowers just in case we need them. More rabbits. Okay. We'll fertilize when it becomes daylight. Now, keep this thermal stone nice and toasty in your pocket. And you're just going to stand by the fire and it's going to glow like this. And when it's yellow, it's warm. And if you can get it, now it's real warm in the orange. Now, it's okay to do this now because it's going to probably start turning cold. But you don't want to carry a thermal stone in your pocket in the spring or the summer because you get too hot and then it causes a problem. So you only want to do it in the winter for sure. If you want to make sure you have one of these in the winter, make sure you have plenty of wood and grass for fires. You can even carry a torch. Torches help. They keep you warm. But thermal stone and plenty of supplies for a fire is probably your best bet. That's why I say, to do all this, like, okay, we need another trap. That's okay. We'll get it. Grow your own grass, grow your own trees, grow your own twigs, your own berry bushes. This time we're gonna get smart though, and we're gonna build a wall around ourselves here and see if that doesn't help us this time. Make it through winter. And also, we're not gonna be out. We're gonna get what we need, and we are not gonna be out at all. Well, we haven't seen the hounds for a minute, so we might want to get our hand back. I'm gonna need a little bit more food, but we're not doing bad. Oh, we could probably go ahead and make another trap. That way we can put it down. Because if you can catch the rabbits, we want to catch them even in the winter. Because food will get real scarce. All right, let me see what it's going to take to build this thing. Let's go up here. There we go. I want a wood wall. 2 boards and 1 rope. And it takes 4 pieces of wood. So we're going to go chop down some more wood. We'll make the axe once it breaks. So let's go get more wood. Let's go find some more food before it gets dark. Thermostone is warm. It's not too awful cold yet. Just want to carry it with you just in case. We're going to build a wall around this. We're going to be smart this time. Nothing can get in. No trees or anything. We're going to try this. I've never tried it. We're going to try it out. Just going to chop these babies down. Now we're into day 20, which should be the start of winter. And what's so funny is, you know, like you would think that the bees and all that would go away. No, they don't go away. Just be careful when you're cutting trees down, because you never know what you're going to get. You could get a living tree or anything. I'm kind of scared of the trees now, to be honest. Okay, we're going to eat. I'm going to start with the birch nut first. Now, we can go back with our shovel, and we can dig all these stumps up, which is a good idea. And this will give you wood too. This is never a bad idea here. Love this game. Let's keep gathering our wood. We're going to make a wall. Let's make another shovel. That way we can dig things up. Your tools do not last in this game. And so that's why I said, you know, always have plenty of flint and stuff like that. Because you're going to need your tools. You're going to need axes. You're going to need shovels, pickaxes, things like that. So you want to keep your tools handy, because you could always use that stuff. Let's get some more rocks for sure. And then they might even give us more flint, which we do need. Do we have a pickaxe? There's your axe. Shovel. We do not. We have a hammer, right? Okay. Let's make a pickaxe. And to make sure you're not wasting it, though, you want to make sure that you're making the tool that you need. Grass. This is important for fires and things like that. Twigs and flint for tools. Grass, wood for fires. Now when you get the one like I have made, the rock one, then it just takes the wood. If you run out of wood though, and you've built the little rock one, like the permanent one, that's what I call it. And you don't have, well, and you have to always, see, let's go test it. Let's test it and see. I don't know if you can start a fire with anything but wood. Let's test it and see what happens. I think it has to be started with wood. Let's fertilize it with the rot. Let's see if it'll start the fire with anything else. What do we have? No. Yeah, it will. So once you have this one here, I'll show you what it is. This is the fire pit with the stone and the wood. Once you have one of these, you can start the fire with grass. And I bet you can start it with manure. So you don't necessarily have to have wood. So if you have one of these, now I don't think you can start a fire any other way, because with this one, you have to have the grass and the wood. But if you have the fire pit, then you can start it with the grass. Okay, well, that's important to know. Okay, let's get this rabbit. And let's cook it off. All right. Now we're going to try this. I just want to make one of these. I don't want to make a whole bunch until I'm sure this is what I want to use. That way it's not wasted. So wood wall. Okay. So let's do some rope. Okay. Now we don't have any more pocket space. Okay. Let's store some of this. We're just going to store this stuff that's about to go bad, because it'll actually help us. it's full, isn't it? Because then it'll turn into rot, and that'll really help us. Okay, let's pick up the rope. Now I want to see how I feel about this. Let's see what it does. We're going to start it about here. It's kind of like a fence, isn't it? I'm getting smart by George, or I'm trying to. Because I want to survive. Okay. Well, that's not bad. It's kind of like a fence. We probably should do it over here like that to kind of go around our machines. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's kind of like a fence. Wonder if it's sturdier. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. Let's put this trap. Well, that's gonna cover up some of the rabbit holes, but that's okay. Let's get these rabbits. Speaking of, okay, let's put a new one here. Perfect. It's just, like I said, it's almost like a survival game, you know? So you just go around doing what you think needs to be done, and you get as much done as you can before it gets dark. And then the next day you just keep doing it just to see. I want to see if we can survive winter this time. And I'm trying to make it so we don't have to leave this camp, but because that's what happened to us last time. If we build a wall, it might help us. It might. No guarantees. There we go. Now we can eat. Now you don't want to just depend on the morsels because you don't really know how long they'll last. So we're going to make another hand bat too because this one's about done. So you're going to go to, wait a minute, we got to get our pigskin out. I think that's good. There's our hand bat. You could have twigs. Okay, let's put this up. You could have twigs, pigskin, and the meat. Now the meat part of it will kind of be like the cocoons. They're kind of the meat part of it. So you got to get some cocoons or cocoons and stuff like that. Okay. Now winter's going to start and the hounds are going to come. You hear them? So you want to stand right here. We're going to build a wall around this sucker though. We're going to kind of wall the trees out just in case the trees would come to life. That way we don't have that problem this time. We're going to play a little bit smarter. I hear him. Yeah, I heard it. Bring him on. Oh, what happened? Oh, what? Ugh. This is why armor and a hand bat and everything is so important when it comes to this stuff. So just keep that in mind, because those are some really tough things. They're not, to me, they're you know, when I first started playing, they were real, to me, I couldn't defeat them, but it's a little bit easier. All right, we've got a thermal stone. Let's see how much wood and grass we have. Let's just venture out and try to get some more stuff we need. Cocoons would be good, and let's do it before it gets like real cold here. You only have to make it for 14 more days. So we saw them at day 21. It'll probably be like day 26 or so before we see them again. And let's watch out, because there's a lot of enemies that I did not account for the last time. So we're going to really be cautious. Oh yeah, there we go. A shovel. Let's check our flint, because we want to make sure we have enough of all that stuff. Keep digging the wood. You're gonna need it, because it's winter time. Let's dig up some more twigs to plant. We just want to keep everything that we can close to us in the camp. Now, there's plenty of rabbits here. Let's see. We could probably afford to make one more trap. We just want to make sure that anything we're doing, we're not wasting stuff that we might need, like the grass and things like that. Keep the fire going. Now this is where it's going to become really important that you watch your resources, like your grass and your wood, because now it's cold, so you can't be wasting it. You have to save it. Now we're into winter. Get as much wood and grass and flint and twigs as you can. That way you don't, feasibly you might not have to leave that camp. Want to eat, you keep all the berries and the bushes going. The bees are still fairly not a good idea at this point. Look at all these berry bushes. Okay, we're gonna farm these. Okay, so I think we're going to get ready here in a minute to wrap this episode up. I did want to say thank you again for being so patient with me last week. Like I said, I just had a lot going on. I'm hoping that this week will be better and that we'll get to play together and I'll get to make videos and stream on this and the other channel. Sometimes just the way it goes. But we're going to get back on track. Let's see if we don't have any room in our pocket, though. I tell you what, let's store this at least. We're going to keep the wood, and we're going to keep all that because I'm afraid not to. we're not going to go on any big long journeys. We're just, unless we go down and get some more raccoons. Let's look on our map. They're close. So I don't care to go, but we're going to get trees and stuff. In the next episode, we're going to do a bunch of stuff. So I keep cooking it because cooked is better. So any food you have, and also it keeps it in one place, and then it frees your pockets in your backpack up. So just remember that. You can make bird traps too. Let's go up here and look at this. Would that be in survival? But I forget how you make those. But you can make bird traps too. This is your insulated pack. And you're going to probably need that for summer. I don't think you kind of need that for winter. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's silk and twigs. And then you can capture them too. See, look at all the rabbits you've caught. This is Rabbit City here. We're gonna make more traps, but we don't want to use up all our grass doing it, even if it means we have to go out and get like the grass and stuff for them. I'll wait till the next day and then we'll wrap the episode up. We're making it. We're on day 22 by the time we wrap the episode up. So that's good. What we really want to do is play a smart game. Now we do need tentacle spots because we are going to need to make, I don't know, I think I would rather make an umbrella this time. Let's look. Pigskin, silk, and twig. I think that's what we'll try this time. To be honest with you, the raincoat is nice, but the raincoat is also very, it takes your backpack away and you can't carry it. It's a big thing. So I think we're going to build a wood wall next time around here. Collect more food, collect more wood, and we're going to do some things. And then we'll go from there. So I think that's a good plan. We've got 2 thermal stones. So in case something happens to this one, we've got another one. So I think we're doing pretty good. We're going to wall this off and see if we can't keep like the trees and stuff out. We're going to wall these trees in. So like we're going to build a wall around this. We'll have trees, but if they turn into something different, then we can trap them in there and they can't get into camp. And we can maybe stand behind the wall. I hope. So we're going to try that this time instead. And I want to say thank you for watching the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It helps us and the channel continue to grow. And we would very much appreciate it. Okay, you guys have a fantastic Saturday. I'll see you in the next one. And we'll get back on track this week and have some fun. So I hope to see you Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Hump Day Double Feature. We're going to play Breath of the Wild. And we're still going to be working on shrines, collecting resources, and working towards the Master Sword. And we're also going to I'm going to watch some videos. And we're going to see if we can at least try the 3rd trial and see what it's like. I can't remember. But we'll keep working towards Wiggenweld and the 3rd trial too on that one if we don't get to it. In the next couple weeks, we will be doing the 3rd trial on Hogwarts Legacy. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.